The other day I asked Alexa how many homeless people are on the streets of Indianapolis, and she said 1,926 people. Then I asked her how many people live in Indianapolis, and she said almost 900,000. If we all just did our part, this city would be a lot better place. Today I'm just gonna do my part and try to help. What is going on, guys? We're back with another one. We're on our way to go pick up ZEUS. ZEUS is a nice gentleman I met that was homeless at the time I met him, and today, well, we're gonna put him to work. Let him get on that jackhammer, start tearing out some concrete, see if he really wants to stick around. I always put him to the test, put him on the hard jobs first, because if they can handle the hard jobs, they either gonna quit that next day or they keep on coming back. Keep coming back, it works. It works if you work it, as they say in the program. The only problem was ZEUS lives on the other side of Indianapolis, and I'm driving an old beat-up work truck with some bad tires. But that never stopped me in active addiction, so I can't let it stop me now. All right, boys, we're just now pulling up to ZEUS's house over here on the east side of Indianapolis. We don't venture out here on this side of town very much. What's up? How you doing?
It's good to see you, bro.
Good to see you. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
20 minutes later.
Hey, ZEUS, I think I ran over a nail. Oh, geez. We almost had a flat, guys. We was riding on the rim, basically. I don't usually drive on the interstate, so it probably was low, and then that made it worse. That could have been bad. Back on the road, baby. On the road again. The only problem is we had to jump on one more interstate to get to Brownsburg, and that tire was just not gonna hold up. This sucks, man. Well, boys, we didn't make it very far. We got on the side of the interstate, my tire blew. Luckily, I got a jack. How's this for your first day? Life-threatening situation. This is fun.
Yes, it is. It's a challenge.
Yeah.
Stasis.
I appreciate you stopping, man.
Yeah, I see the other side.
Oh, you turned around? Oh, that's what's up.
Now this is the tool.
Yeah. Here you go, man, for your time.
Sure.
Yeah. It's all I got, $6 on it.
I
I know you weren't. I know you weren't, but
trust me, I've been there.
yeah, I appreciate you stopping, man. Man, I've been on the highway before where no jack or nothing, man. I guess we would have been all right today, but when you start doing the right thing in life, man, I've noticed people try to help you, and hell yeah. Keith, appreciate it, buddy.
Fucking efficient.
Yeah, that was cool. To stop. Least I could do is give him a couple bucks, you know what I mean? For turn, he said he turned all the way around. Big shout out to Keith for stopping and helping us. That impact was nice. All right, well, that fiasco's done. We'll see you guys at the job. What we're doing out here today, guys, is we're tearing this concrete out right here. We're gonna be pouring a new section. We're also, come up here, I'll show you. We're tearing this little section out here and this sidewalk. You see right there how it's how it's raised up. They hate that, so it didn't used to be like that. That's raised and that's lowered. So we're gonna make it all one height and bring this up, and we're gonna get started.
How do you want me to start turning out? You may just start using that sledge?
No, I'll use the jackhammer, and then you just kind of use a pick and pick the pieces up. You got your gloves?
I can't believe this crap, all this crap going on after been there 30 years.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it did that too.
So the porch just raised up recently?
The stoop, yeah. In the last 2 years. It kind of probably was a combination of both a little bit. Let the fun begin. I didn't think about ear protection for you. I'm just used to it.
It's all right.
All right. It's all right to take them less than half full, especially going up that ramp, all right? Especially getting used to it. I'd just go ahead and take that and see how you like it. Yeah, because you want to get some momentum, so you might want to scoot that over, I don't know. Or back it up if you can. Got it? All right. As you're going up that ramp, make sure you don't hit the front of it if you're going forward.
because the front of it will hit, you know, if you lift the handles up too high, and it'll spill or it hurt you. Let's fix that ramp up so you can go forward. If you don't like the ramp, you can do that. Just park it and throw them in, however you want to do it. I usually use the ramp, but I'm used to it too. I think we'd be better off if I pull the truck up a little bit so we can get a straighter run at it. Good with that? You could, like I said, you can park it and throw them in if you'd rather do that. How you like it so far? It's good, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Hey Zeus! A little momentum. You can just dump it out if you want. Alright guys, we just tore out all this sidewalk. Next step is to get this one. The side of it's only 4 inches thick, so it doesn't look like it's going to be that bad, but we'll get that out and then I'll show you guys where we're dumping it at. Appreciate you guys watching. Smart man. It's probably gonna end up being 2 trips. I don't know. 1.5 trips anyway. You think? Decided to work smarter, not harder, so we backed the trailer all the way up. So you could just throw them right in. I know somebody on YouTube would have said, why didn't you back the trailer all the way up? So I might as well go ahead and do it, you know what I mean?
Put Zeus on that bad boy.
Surgical, Jake.
Wait till I put him on that 90, Josh.
Alright guys, we just got all this tore out. Now we just gotta go dump this at the place we dump at. First we'll clean up this rubble, and then we'll go dump it. Dad just showed up, he's taking this truck home. Zeus is finishing sweeping back there. Adios. I'll probably just take you back, man. I'll probably just form this thing up tomorrow by myself because it's only going to take me about an hour to do. It's only like 4 forms, so.
Sounds cool, bro.
All right.
I appreciate you.
No problem. I appreciate you. For real. All right, let me go tell them. So what led you to being in the situation that you were in when you were homeless?
What led me there was I'd actually committed adultery on my wife.
Hold on, some people might not know what adultery means. That just means cheating, right?
I was cheating on my wife, yes.
Okay, all right.
And so I felt guilty about it, and so I started thinking about all the reasons and the thoughts on how I could fix it, tell her the truth, but I never did. And then we split up because I obviously caused problems later on. And then my dad called me up and said he was dying of cancer, so I went out to Colorado, and me and my dog sleeping in the parking lot at the hospital till he basically died, and my dog died, and and then I was on the street in Colorado. A lady had asked me to come stay with her, and unfortunately we weren't compatible, so I ended up, she brought me back to Indianapolis and dropped me off on the circle.
Dropped you off on the circle of Indianapolis, where I met you?
Yes.
That was in 2020 though?
Yeah, 2020, in the middle of the Rona, the entire circle was shut down.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to the people over at the Starbucks on the circle. They're fantastic people. They were putting coffee out there outside for the homeless people who are living on the street. They were taking care of our brothers and sisters. I just want to tell them I love you.
Shout out Starbucks. Heck yeah.
Starbucks.
At the Circle in Indy.
Yes.
The Circle's the center of Indianapolis. This is called the Circle City. It all just goes in the circle. But yeah, we're here. I'm going to go check out these paintings. Appreciate you guys riding with us today. Remember, try to pour early in the morning and don't pour too much. Catch you on the next one.